College Wrestling on Midco Sports is presented by Sanford Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Get back to your passion.
Welcome back to the Sanford Pentagon. Final two matches coming up. North Dakota State with a 25-7 edge over Augustana as far as team points are concerned. At 184, we have Augustana's Kolby Kost and North Dakota State's Michael Nelson.
Yeah, Kolby Kost had a great performance last night against Upper Iowa. He got down early to an athlete that was just phenomenal early on and scored some points against Kolby to stay in position and force the issue. Ended up pinning him late in the match. It was a big kind of momentum swing to separate themselves with Upper Iowa and get the conference win. So yeah, Kolby Kost has a huge gas tank. You will not fatigue him, and he will stay and wrestle 7 minutes.
10-2 record so far this season for Kolby Kost.
You know, Kolby, oh, nice shot there by Kolby. Kolby Kost, another South Dakota kid from Rapid City Central, coming out of the Cobber Wrestling Club, the Cobber kids out there in Rapid City. So always nice to see our kids here, the record like he has established so far this year. And then having the big win last night with kind of his position and his hustle for the Augustana Vikings.
Kost number 8 in the coaches poll among 184-pound wrestlers at Division II, 16 in the intermat rankings.
Nice shot there by Kost. Look at the strength and the power. Head inside position. He jumps into kind of a submarine position, going to elevate the hips of the Nelson from NDSU. Nelson doing a great job in a whizzer. Hard hips out front, but Kost again, power, strength, crack back, head jumps to the outside. Still on a high C position. Nelson with some ankle control, but again, Kost put him in danger to his back. Nice flurry. Kost with a takedown. A lot of energy exhausted there, but again, that is the message of Kost. He is not going to back down from anybody.
2-0 edge for Kost.
Nelson with a hit knee slide, go back to neutral.
Point on the escape for Nelson here. 1 minute to go, opening period.
Nice shot by Nelson, but again, the set of hips on Kost is hard to get through. I foresee a stalemate here coming up. Getting through Kost is like getting through a cement wall. Should be a stalemate here shortly. Official allowing both athletes to score, but again, there's your stalemate. Going to reset this thing at 29 seconds. See who has a sprint in them here and maybe finish the first period setting the tone. Got heavy hand fight here. Reshot by Kost. Nice IC there. Nelson, good hip defense, back in his front headlock position. Kost does a good job getting his head back out. We're back to neutral, again ear to ear. Not where you want to be, but again, 2-1 after 1. Good first period by both wrestlers. Kish is questioning his choice, so Kish comes out of his seat and tells Nelson, go down, go down. So Nelson now in referee's position. Coach Kish had to kind of coach that up a little bit. Got a call that a standing switch, possibly by Nelson, but again, Kost's hips are just so powerful. Brings it back down to the mat in a cross-face far ankle series. Kind of that pigtail sitting on that ankle, trying to keep Nelson's head on the mat. There's kind of a short sit. Nelson trying the short sit, but Kost pressure on top, keeping his heavy on his hands and his head. Again, that's a great position by Kost to kind of wear him out.
Nelson came close to escaping, but Kost in that iron
There's
grip.
That Turk again, the far ankle Turk. Here it is. We've got low shoulder. Kost working that low shoulder again. Top hand defense by the Bison, because they know the advantage here. When you get that lower leg and those hips vertical to the mat, that's when exposure can happen. Kish and his staff asking for Nelson to crawl forward. Again, Kost is trying to, oh, there he is, slipped his leg out of danger. There's an opportunity there for some near fall, but Nelson and Kish and his staff got him out of danger.
Flurry of activity here in the last 30 seconds, but alas, no points, additional points on the board. As you mentioned, Toby, Nelson did a nice job of escaping some real danger there.
You got to look at the ride time now. Kost is now getting himself positioned to set up his third period nicely. As we saw last night, oh, we got stall call now again. Again, that's that pressure that Kost is putting on. Now we got a stall call against the Bison. This is setting up nicely for a third period run for Kost.
Final 10 seconds here of the second.
Ride time advantage with choice. So the Augustana Vikings now has choice and ride time advantage in a 2-1 match. Ooh, Coach Fink, Coach Reitmeyer up out of their chair. Now they're going neutral. They have that much confidence in Kost and neutral. They are not going to give up the ride point. So that's why they chose the neutral position, so that NDSU cannot erase the ride time. Good strategy by the Vikings. Kost now his strength. Both inside control by the Bison there. He knows he wants to score points here. But again, Kost with a high C flare finish, crackback, here we go. We're splitting the legs. This could be a big takedown and separate himself from the individual scoring. Nice job by Kost. Come out just methodically wearing him down, scoring the takedown.
2 more points for Kolby Kost.
Big effort there by Kost, not being satisfied. You see Coach Fink there, very happy with the effort. Establish yourselves on top again. NDSU knows they have to hustle here. They're in a big deficit with 1:15 remaining, ride time and a 4-1 separation and score. Kost kind of in a, again, going back to his Turk. You ride this Turk out here, get some big clock being killed, so to say. And he's kind of framing that outside elbow. Nelson working top hand defense so he doesn't get exposed. See that elbow being framed, coming across that low shoulder. Going double arm bar now, double arm bar. Vary the weight. Short sit by Nelson. Kolby Kost with a nice return. Just kind of, we call that a changeover, kind of a changeover of his hips. Again, there we go, short sit. Look for another changeover. Kost lets it go, back in his 4-2 here now. Nelson's gonna have to get a takedown to tie it up, but again, the Kost ride time is still a differential breaker.
Final 10 seconds here.
A great performance by Kost.
Add one with the ride time. It's a decision 5-2. Kolby Kost over Michael Nelson. Add 3 more points to Augustana's total. 25-10 now.
See the bike.